Hi everyone, in this video I want to talk about iron rods, the different sizes of iron rods we are having, the numbers you are going to be getting per ton of the size of iron rods, and also the amount each unit of these sizes are being sold, and also the amount these iron rods are being sold when it comes to per ton. Hi everyone, welcome back to this YouTube channel OLAMOSH of Ghana, where we talk about everything real estate here in Ghana and beyond. If you are seeing this channel for the first time, kindly click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell button, share this channel and videos with friends and family across all your social media, and we have a lot of information to share with you on this beautiful channel over here. Okay, now in this video I want to talk about iron rods. Okay, I'll be dividing the video into two. First, I will talk about the sizes of iron rods and the quantity you are going to be getting per terms, and also I will talk about the sizes of iron rods and their current price. Okay, so stay glued to this channel and kindly try to watch to the end. Okay, if you have any other further question, just go to the comment section and type your question. I will be there to answer your question for you. And there's one thing I also want to talk about. It's about the quality of iron rods we are having today in the market. Okay, there is definitely drop in size or quality of the iron rods. Okay, 5 years ago the iron rod size we always have at 16 mm is what looks like a 14 mm today. In other words, what I mean is that right now the iron rods that we are seeing at 16 mm, 5 years ago it used to be that size which we call 14 mm. Okay, but this is what we found ourselves. We don't have choice, we just have to keep working. That's the reason why I always advise people, when it's time for you that you want to build your dream home, try as much as possible, look for a qualified building contractor like we at OLAMOSH Realty and construction. When it comes to quality, we don't compromise. All the projects we have at hand, everything goes through due diligence. We make sure we get our team on board and make sure nothing has to do with we compromising the structural integrity of your project. As how difficult it is to build on a sloping surface on a hill land, we are working on a similar project on the hillside, and everyone that has been following this YouTube channel can testify to the quality of work and deliveries that is going on over there. Okay, so if you have a land on a flat surface or on a hill or on a sloping surface, contact us at OLAMOSH Realty and construction. So now let's go into the main topic: iron rods, their sizes and their current price, and the quantity you are going to be getting per ton. Okay, now the first size I'll be talking about is the 5.5 mm. When it comes to the iron rod size of 5.5 mm, you are going to be having 550 pieces in a ton. 550 pieces in a ton. So we also have the 7.5 mm. Okay, this you are going to be getting 300 pieces in a ton. This 7.5 mm, sometimes we also call it the 3/8 quarter rods. Okay, the 3/8 iron rods. Okay, you can as well call it 7.5 mm. So this you get 300 pieces in a ton. Now we have the 10 mm, or we'll call it the half-inch rod. This 10 mm, it will have 180 pieces in a ton. 180 pieces in a ton. Okay, now when it comes to 5.5, 7.5, 10 mm, these are mostly used for our stirrups. Okay, what we also call the rings. Okay, the stirrups that we use to hold up the columns or the beams while working on construction project. As we're seeing on your screen, that is how a stirrups looks like. So is that you use 10 mm, you use 3/8, okay? But at OLAMOSH Realty and Construction, we do recommend using 10 millimeter bars to create your stirrups, be it for your columns or for your floor beams, okay? So it's very, very important to ensure the structural integrity is not being compromised. You want to build a project that will last for so many years, so you have to make sure you get it right from day one. As I always advise people, pay more and get it done once, or you pay less and get it done twice. And you getting it done twice will always cost you over you paying at once and let them get it done very well for you. So let's move to the another size of iron rods. We have the 11.5 mm, which is 150 pieces. We have 11.5 mm, which is 150 pieces per ton. Okay, we have the 12 mm. The 12 mm we have 125 pieces per ton. The 12 mm we have 125 pieces per ton. Then we move to the 14 mm. The 14 mm we have 95 pieces per ton. 95 pieces per ton. We have the 16 mm. The 16 mm we have 70 pieces per ton. 70 pieces per ton. The 18 mm we are going to be getting 58 pieces per ton. If you are buying a ton of 18 millimeter bars or 18 millimeter steel bars in the market or from any vendor here in Accra or Central Region or any part of Ghana, you will be getting 58 pieces per ton. Now also, you have the 20 mm. 20 mm, you'll be getting 45 pieces per ton. We also have 25 mm and other big sizes, but when it comes to residential projects, I think the maximum you are going to be using is 20 mm or 25 mm, okay? Now, as I always advise, if you are building a house, which is going to be maybe one-story building, which is not a bungalow, most of the time I see people using 12 mm to do their columns. It's very, very wrong, okay? This 12 mm you are seeing right now is just what we see as 10 mm 5 years ago. So why are you going to be using 12 mm for your columns? This is very, very wrong, okay? I also see some that use 14 mm. See, 14 mm is like 12 mm that they are producing for us in the past few years. So it's either good for you, go for 16 mm, nothing less. Okay, if you are building a bungalow, I still advise you go for 16 mm just to make sure the columns of the project are very, very strong. Okay, this is very, very important. Okay, now I'm going to be rounding up with the sizes of iron rods and the numbers or the quantity you will be getting per tons, and I'm going to be moving to the price. But before I go to the prices, I could remember a project we were doing some time ago like that, and what I realized is that at the end of the day, we have some cantilever on the project, and we are trying to get 25 mm around that axis where the project is going on, but we end up only getting 20 mm. So every project will always determine the size of iron rods you are going to be using, because this is going to be recommended by the structural engineer depending on how big the project is and how the foundation looks like. That's what will determine the size of iron rods you are going to be needing. And here in Ghana, we have a lot of vendors selling iron rods, be it in Accra, Central Region, Eastern Region, and other parts of Ghana, okay? But their prices are a bit different, okay? But in most cases too, the price you'll be getting from this vendor will be a bit similar to what you'll be getting from the other vendor. So now, let's delve into the sizes of iron rods, the unit price, and the per ton price. Okay, this will help you and be a guidance for you towards your next project. So number one is 10.5 mm. 10.5 mm at the moment is going for 43.90 cedis. 43 cedis, 90 pesos for one 10.5 mm rod, okay, or 10 mm rod. Is the same thing, okay? If you are going for the tons, it's 7,900. I already explained a few minutes ago the numbers you'll be getting per ton. So per ton is 7,900. So let's go to the 11.5 or the 11 mm, okay? The 11 mm, you are going to be getting one for 61 cedis, 40 pesos, and per ton is going for 9,200, okay? So we have the 12 mm. 12 mm one pieces of 12 mm steel rod is 73 cedis 60 pesos, 73.60. 73 cedis 60 pesos. Now when it comes to a ton of 12 mm iron rod, it's going for 9,200. 9,200. Now let's talk about the 14 mm. 14 mm, the current price for a unit is 96 cedis 90 pesos. 96 cedis 90 pesos. So per ton is going for 9,200. 9,200. Now let's talk about the 16 mm. 16 mm, you are going to be getting one unit for 131.50. 131 cedis 50 pesos. So if you want to buy a 16 mm iron rod, one ton of it is going for 9,200. Okay, now let's move to the 20 mm. 20 mm, one piece of 20 mm is going for 206.70 pesos. 206 cedis 70 pesos. Okay, and a ton is going for 9,300. 9,300. This is very, very vital. This is very, very important for you to note them down. Okay, if you take a look at it, from 11 mm down to 16 mm, they are all the same price, 9,200. Now there's something I also want you to understand. Okay, we have issues of theft at sites of constructions. Now most of the time these thieves, all they keep coming to steal is iron rods and electrical wires. Okay, you can imagine a thief coming to steal one size of 16 mm or 20 mm. That is 200 cedis. 20 mm is going for above 200 Ghana cedis. So if someone came and they packed away 10 pieces, you know, that is like 2,000 cedis. So even if the person is going to sell as a stolen goods, they will still be able to get around 1,500 to themselves. And a thief has nothing to lose. Okay, even if they give him 1,000 cedis for the whole of the 20 pieces, because we experienced a similar thing recently on our project site at Abokobi. We make use of 20 mm, so the steel benders, they finish their work in the evening around 4 something. By the time we get back to the site the following day around 6 a.m., all the 20 mm rods that was used on the floor or the decking, everything was removed. So this is something that you always have to understand when you're buying your building materials at your site of construction. Make sure you have enough protection for everything, your materials, your cement, your wood, and every other building materials you are having on site. So I hope this video helps you to be able to get a better understanding of the different sizes of iron rods we use for building projects, and the quantity you are going to be getting per tons, and also the current price for each unit and current price as a ton. Okay, if you love this video, click on the like button, share with friends and family, ask your question through the comment section, and we are going to be here to attend to you. If you're searching for a land in any part of Accra, we have 4 different locations that we are selling lands. Okay, number 1, the Dodoa. Dodoa, the land is behind the district hospital, and it's a very nice land. From there you can have the beautiful view of the Dodoa township, and just a bit on a hill. Okay, it comes with title certificates, no longer issue. Light is also already around the place. Okay, it's a very beautiful location. I would advise you to come and invest. Okay, it's very, very quite affordable at the moment. Number 2 is Haikuma. Haikuma is a very beautiful location, beautiful topography. Just beside the main Haikuma roadside, the Haikuma main road, we have the Haikuma police station, we have the basic school, we have a lot of developing estate around this location, we have factories around there. In fact, the future of this place is very, very bright. So, and it's very, very affordable at the moment. So I'm advising you to come and take advantage of it. It also comes with land title certificates, no longer issue at all. You have nothing to worry about when it comes to documentation. And also, number 3, we have land at Katamanso area, around the data center. So we have 2 different locations over there. We have the old site, we have the new site. The old site is left with only 1 plot. the news site, we still have a lot over there. Over there, you see a lot of luxury homes. People in the diaspora, they are really investing in this location. I would advise you to also come on board before we sold all. Then land title, you have nothing to worry about. Comes with land title certificate. Then number 4 is Abokobi. Abokobi on the mountain. At the moment, the land over there is like 2 plots. Okay, we sold all the acres. But if you still want, you can get in touch with us. We can secure one for you. Okay, so these are the 4 locations. We'll be announcing a new location too very soon. Just stay glued to this channel. Take the contact you have there, call us. We're here to render our service for you. Now, see you some other time. Okay, keep checking this channel on daily basis. We have video for you. Okay, from 3 p.m. sometimes 8:30 p.m. we upload video for you to learn more about what is going on in the Ghanaian real estate market. See you some other time. Bye.